What is an oligopoly? An oligopoly consists of a few large firms which dominate the market. The number of firms in an industry must be low enough that the actions of one firm significantly influence another. The most basic form of an oligopoly is a duopoly, which involves two dominant firms. Economists may use concentration ratios to determine whether markets are oligopolies. Generally, if 5 or fewer firms have a market share greater than 50%, the market is considered an oligopoly. In pure oligopolies, there are a few producers who produce identical items, for example, oil and steel producers. In differentiated oligopolies, products are similar but not identical, for example, the technology or automobile industries. Entry barriers are high in oligopolies. This can be due to factors like economies of scale, significant capital requirements, governmental legal protections like patents, and strong brand loyalty. New entrants usually find difficulty competing with established firms. Oligopolistic firms are interdependent, meaning they must closely observe and react to each other's pricing and business strategies. The loss of sales of one firm often equals a direct gain in sales for another. Resultantly, price-based competition can be detrimental to firms. Continuously lowering prices to compete with each other leads to a downward spiral in prices, and what economists refer to as business ruination. Instead, firms may compete through non-price competition. This can include through advertising, offering promotions, improving location convenience, creating brand loyalty, and differentiating their products through innovation and research and development. Firms often engage in collusion, an agreement to set the same prices. This can prevent business ruination and can be overt or covert. Overt collusion or a cartel involves a formal agreement and is typically legal. Often, firms will agree not to engage in any form of competition, price-based or otherwise. Covert collusion or tacit occurs when firms follow each other's or the dominant firm's pricing and is legal. In non-collusive oligopolies like the telecommunications or automobile industries, firms compete with each other instead of cooperating. This competition is largely non-price-based. In both kinds of oligopolies, price is determined by the firms. Like monopolies, oligopolistic products typically have an inelastic PED due to the limited number of substitutes available. This limits consumer choice and sovereignty. Diagrams of collusive oligopolies resemble monopolies. Profit maximization occurs where marginal revenue equals marginal cost, whereas revenue maximization occurs where average revenue equals marginal cost, the allocatively efficient price and quantity. This creates a deadweight loss, as firms will produce at the more profitable quantity. In the long run, the level of profitability for firms can vary depending on the kind of oligopoly and whether firms compete or cooperate. Firms can protect profits through collusion or non-price competition. The entry of a new firm can increase competition and may disrupt exclusive oligopolies, whereas an exit could decrease competition and may create opportunities for new firms to enter the market. Examples of oligopolistic industries include pharmaceuticals, groceries, airlines, oil, steel, automobiles, music labels, railroads, wireless carriers, soft drinks, and credit cards.
Created using Powtoon.